Art.
Josh Allen.
All right, so he's at number 5. Art, can I just tell everybody 5 through 10, though? Or 6 through 10? Kyler Murray at 10. Justin Herbert at 9. Lamar Jackson at 8. Dak Prescott at 7. Lots of questions. I like Dak. I do. But you can't have a horrific knee injury like that and expect to be like ranked that high. You can't. Sorry. Number 6, Deshaun Watson. Is Deshaun Watson going to play this year? And number 5, Josh Allen. And you know what's funny? Can I read what the story says? Because this is exactly what I've talked about for a while. Yeah. If you asked anyone in 2018 whether the Bills made the right call moving up to draft Allen out of Wyoming, most probably would have suggested they did not. All you've heard is knocks about this guy, and all this guy has done is produce. He makes plays. He may look unorthodox while he does it. He may look uncoordinated while he does it.
I want to see how he does the next couple of years. I want to see if his style of play is long term, or will he get figured out? Will he be a Jared Goff?
I don't know. It's a great question. Seriously, legitimately, that's a great question.
Yeah.
So number 4 on our list. Are you ready for this?
Is it TB?
Arthur? Tom Brady. He's 700 years old.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
650.
Methuselah. Do you know seriously, do you know he's going to be 44 in about a month and a half?
He still beat out Josh Allen.
It is amazing to me.
That's crazy. Your favorite guy got beat up by a grandpa.
Hey, listen, he's amazing. There's no, you don't take anything away from that guy. You can't do it unless you're Tom Mazaway. Somehow, some way, I need to get to the bottom of that one day.
I don't know why I did it.
I just want to hear like the reasoning for it. Because
what do you think the reasoning is, Tom Mazaway?
I don't know. I just don't like the guy. He's banging one of the hottest women that ever walked the face of the earth. I don't like him.
But Maz, you don't even think Giselle's good looking.
Oh, the fish, I just think that
You hate Giselle too.
Does he really though?
Does he?
Yeah,
Wait, time out.
I think that's actually true. I think he doesn't like Giselle either.
Are
I
you?
I think that's actually true. Maz, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
but
I don't like
think,
attractive women either.
But I think
Jesus,
that's
what the
actually
hell?
correct.
She has the whole package.
She
Beautiful,
is literally
smart,
one of the most beautiful
successful.
No,
women
I don't know if that's
in the world.
because she's associated with Tom Brady
exactly
or if it's
why.
separate, but I think
why.
it's actually separate, and he actually doesn't like her.
Well,
You
Maz
know
is
what,
a
though?
10 out
You
of
know
10,
what, though?
so.
Tom Brady is, you know what, I wish I could, wasn't Tom Brady like with his ex-wife and then left his ex-wife while she was pregnant for Giselle? Is that accurate? I mean,
I think the spin was they broke up, and then he found out that Bridget Moynihan, who is a very attractive woman in and of herself, Bridget Moynihan was pregnant. They had broken up already. That's the spin. It's been said that he was already starting to shack up with Giselle, so he upgraded, but the spin was they had already broken up. She announced she was pregnant when they were broken up, and then he proceeded to go into a relationship with Giselle at that point in time. I don't know for sure.
But Maz,
That's the spin.
Maz, I mean, Brady's the GOAT, and his wife is amazing.
I don't know how you could say that. I watched Richard Todd with the Jets. The only thing missing from Richard Todd and my Jets was talent. Well, he could have used an arm, too.
I don't want to get Joique involved in this, like, you doing impersonations, because I don't want Joique to get beat up. I mean, Maz will fuck you up, dude. You better be careful.
You know what? One day we should ask if Tom can come on with us. I would like to know his irrational disdain for Tom Brady, because Maz is also, if you didn't know this, Maz is also a big Michigan fan. So Maz is a huge Michigan fan, and Maz used to be on the station that carried Michigan games, and Maz was part of the broadcast team, if I'm not mistaken, when Tom Brady was at Michigan. So I've never got into the origins of why Maz doesn't like Tom Brady, but he does not like Tom Brady, and it's fascinating to me because it's like to me, Joique, I may not like a guy, but I have no choice but to respect the guy.
That's what I'm saying. Well, he has to respect him.
Yeah,
right.
and he doesn't. He just doesn't.
He doesn't respect him either.
No.
There's no way.
He thinks he's overrated. He doesn't think he's any good. All that stuff.
Yeah, he said it's all this: the defense that wins the championship and the coach. So he thinks Bill Belichick and Bruce Arians and the defense won them the rings, not Tom Brady.
And so, how did that prove this year when the Patriots didn't have Tom Brady?
Well, he thinks it was Bruce Arians and the the Buccaneers defense that won them the championship, not Tom Brady.
So he think that Belichick won all those championships with Tom Brady when he was on the team?
And he thinks it was Belichick that won them.
Tom Brady just proved the whole world wrong, and yet people like him, idiots like that, that's in the sports. He has his own sports show. That guy has his own sports show.
3 to 5 on the Woodward Sports Network.
3 to 5 here at Woodward Sports. Ugh, we stuck. We stuck.
You suck!
There was a guy that I worked with a few years ago that made such a horrible hockey take that when I made a joke to him when we went to the commercial. I said, hey, can you do me a favor? He was like, yeah, what's up? He thought I was being serious. I go, don't ever talk hockey to me again. You have no idea what you're talking about. And like he took it personally. It's like, dude, bring it down. But it was just one of those. It was such a bad hockey take. It was so bad that it was just one of those things that was like, he compared a marginal player to the greatest player of his generation and adamantly argued that this marginal player was better than this greatest player of his generation.
Can you give us names?
Nope.
Trying to create good content, Sean.
Well, yeah, create it in your own head.
If you don't know Sean's take on just creating nonsense just to create nonsense, then you don't know Sean Brady.
I don't listen to it. I'm giving. You know what I'm doing? If I repeat crap like that, I'm giving him what he wants. But, I mean, you sheep out there that turn on Stephen A. Anger and Max Kellerman and what's the other guy? Rip Rayless.
Blasphemous!
Do you not like Stephen A. Smith?
They don't mean a gosh damn word they say. They don't like a word. They don't mean a word they say. All they're trying to do is make people mad and engaged.
Max isn't that bad.
I don't.
Who?
Max isn't nearly as bad as like
Max,
Stephen A.
Max doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Max has no business. If Max is talking boxing, okay. Max
that's
doesn't,
what I was going to say.
Max Kellerman doesn't know what he's talking about.
Boxing-wise,
as
and a little bit of UFC.
Geek, as a sports geek, Max Kellerman doesn't know what he's talking. I can't watch that stuff. And I get it a lot. If you guys like it, God bless you.
You
All
can't
right?
watch it. You can't
can't
watch
watch
it to critique it.
No.
That's it.
No, I get too pissed off.
But what happens if they really have a good take on something? You're like, okay, well, that's a pretty good one.
Let me know when they have a good take because I haven't watched that stuff in years.
Do you watch Shannon Sharp Undisputed sometimes?
No.
Did you ever watch it? Did you ever catch an episode?
No, because Rip Rayless is on there, and I will never say his word again, his name again.
Skip.
Rip. I seriously.
Skip.
I won't even say his name.
Why don't you like him?
He's the biggest scam in the history of mankind. That guy. Congratulations, he's making gazillions of dollars a year. But I mean, that guy doesn't mean a gosh damn word he says. He doesn't.
Skip. You like the Cowboys?
All he does is troll, and you know what? It works. I just to me, it's just like, say what you mean and mean what you say. But our business doesn't do that any longer. In case you missed it, CBS came out with their list of the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL for 2021. Quickly to recap, coming in at number 10, your long-distance dedication, Kyler Murray from the Cardinals. I like Kyler. Justin Herbert from the Chargers. I missed on Justin Herbert. I missed on, how guys don't like to call themselves out because they're never wrong. I missed on Justin Herbert. I didn't get I used to say to Scott Bischoff all the time, what am I missing with this guy? He was in college and he was okay. I mean, he wasn't great. Justin Herbert's pretty special. Lamar Jackson from the Ravens. Dak Prescott from the Cowboys. Deshaun Watson. Josh Allen at number 5. Tom Brady at number 4. Coming in at number 3. A guy that everybody missed on. Russell Wilson.
Yep.
Russell Wilson, in case people forget, was at NC State and then went to Wisconsin. And when I saw him at Wisconsin, I saw how special he was, and I was stunned that he still went where he went in the draft. What an absolute coup for the Seahawks to get him at that point in time. No doubt about it.
And
Coming in at number 2. Another guy who had his draft day nightmares, Aaron Rodgers, out of Cal. I'm so sick of watching him. I am so sick of it. I am so sick of it. Go someplace, Rodgers.
No.
Like, go to another division. I'm tired of watching him do Aaron Rodgers things. I am. I'm serious.
Just makes everyone around him better. It's a totally different team.
This is the vice president of Jeopardy. We're going to make you our new host, but you have to retire from the Packers.
Oh,
Like, can we
hell
get his
no.
phone number? Can we get his phone number and, like, crank him like that? And then, like, he'll announce his retirement, and then Jeopardy will go, what are you talking about? We're not hiring you.
Maybe
But
Joique
it's
can
too
get
late.
him on the
He's
show.
retired.
Good.
Joique, you can get him on the show. You got NFL buddies.
Get Aaron Rodgers off of Jeopardy now.
Can I tell you,
Go
though,
on.
I've said this before, I'll say it again. I have this unique thing with Aaron Rodgers. Like, I can't stand seeing his dumb face,
But you respect him.
but I kind of like him.
You like him or you respect him?
I respect him, but I kind of like him.
Oh. That's
I
nice,
do.
Sean.
I do.
That's nice, Sean.
And it makes me feel dirty.
You are dirty.
I am dirty. The same thing happened with Brett Favre. At some point in time, I just kind of like, I liked Brett Favre. I liked him. And it, like, not against Detroit ever. I think you guys know that. But like, at some point in time, I don't know what happened. It was like I went from just hating the guy to going, okay, I kind of like watching. Hey, there's a Packer game on at 4:00, and why now you're an ass to do that. Now you're just. Remember when the Lions were up 14-0? That was so much fun. Do you remember that? That was so cool.
I'm just playing
look at
random
me.
highlights. It was random. I swear.
Didn't they score like 49 straight or some crap like that? It was such a joke.
It's your boys. Those your boys.
Number 1, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
He's another guy. Remember when he got drafted? What the hell are the Chiefs thinking?
What are they doing?
What are the Chiefs thinking? He is so exciting to watch. So I'm serious. He's fun to watch.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They compare Brady and Mahomes all the time, and these are great plays. Don't
They're
get me wrong.
two different, totally
But
different quarterbacks.
this play right here signifies that Brady is just. I mean, look. Still throws the bullet. I mean, just. Oh, God. Oh, saved it.
You know who you sounded like? You sounded like Hans Gruber from Die Hard. Oh, no, you're one of them when you did that voice.
Oh, God. Oh,
Oh, no.
oh, God.
They're two totally different kind of quarterbacks.
I think it goes back to, and we talked about this, during Super Bowl time, in pocket and out of pocket. Brady can stay in pocket, but even when he gets out, he's still safe. Mahomes, we saw it during the Super Bowl. He's just so out of the pocket that he's running and just trying not to get sacked.
No. Did you see the Super Bowl that even when he was under pressure, he was throwing dimes and they were just dropping it?
Who? Mahomes? Yeah, once.
Once.
How many times did he get sacked in that game, Joique? Here,
Once.
I'll Google it for you.
So you said he only threw one good pass? That's what you said?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Out the pocket. That's what I'm talking. You said he's running around. 'cause he's getting
You're
pressured.
telling me that Mahomes was not running around, avoiding getting tackled.
Yes, he was.
Okay,
Art,
thank you.
he had two. Remember, he had two starting linemen out too. I mean, that's a huge factor. It is
In the Super Bowl.
It's a huge
In the Super
one
Bowl.
that I openly admit I didn't put as much into that as I should have. No doubt about that. I didn't think it would be as big as a factor because of Mahomes and his ability to maneuver and make things happen on the run. I was like, yeah, for another quarterback, it was a huge factor for them.
Yeah,
It
but this
was.
stat right
It was
here,
a huge factor.
he took 3 sacks, and he also was pressured 29 times.
It was incredible. Art, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, having the two linemen out, it was.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Just so you know.
look, I'm a big fan. We were talking about the other day, Art. Injuries happen. You can't use them as an excuse. You just can't. I mean that.
Not in this game.
No, that's the way it
It's
is.
next man up. And those next men.
He'll answer the bell.
And now I wonder what they're going to do or develop these new alignment that they have. How are you going to develop them? You can never have enough alignment.
Yeah, look what Keith said. I love the need for the scrambling, evasive quarterback every year for the ever-changing NFL, and yet Brady, Manning, Ben, Eli have multiple championships.
You know how you won your, you beat your son by mistake on the video game? Somebody came out and said, I wish the Lions could win by mistake.
I had the hammer of righteousness. And when you have the hammer of righteousness, if he is with me, who is against me? Right? Isn't that what they say in the pews?
Yeah.
If he is with me, then who is against me?
Who can be against me?
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry, I had the hammer of righteousness. Yeah. Yeah, what now?
Love you with a deep reverence.
No, but you know what? With
Preach, preacher.
with the game going the way that it is, could a guy? I'll give you an example. Keith, you're old enough. There was a guy when I was a kid named Dan Fouts. Dan Fouts was a Hall of Fame quarterback. Dan Fouts could not play in today's league. Couldn't do it. Could not play in today's league. I'm convinced of it. I bet if you asked Dan Fouts would say, I can't play in the league. Guys like Ben Roethlisberger and Tom Brady, you know what makes them absolutely amazing? That like the Roethlisberger slide step to me is awesome. How a guy that big, a target that big, like he's bigger than us. He is. He's bigger than Joique and I, and that guy is. He just that little slide step and he avoids pressure.
Big Ben?
Yeah, it's
Big Ben's
amazing.
but Big Ben is one of the hardest quarterbacks. Well, some players have told me that Big Ben is one of the hardest quarterbacks to take down because he's so big.
Yeah.
Great foundation.
And he's got that little, you know, he goes whoop. He just does that little slide step. It's incredible.
What they call it, shallow cuts.
I love watching it. It's just like, you know, a guy that big should have Cam Newton. Like what has happened to Cam Newton in his career should have happened to Ben Roethlisberger, but it hasn't. I mean, it's I don't know how that guy does it. No. Now, I think he's shot. I do. Remember I said that. What is today's date? June 15th?
Ben Watson.
I think Ben's done. I think we'll find out in the first few weeks of the year. Ben's done. You watch. Do you watch him throw?
Yeah.
He was throwing medicine balls last year.
That was at the end of the year.
Oh, his arm was shot.
Yeah. No, I just had a couple. He was nicked up a little bit, Sean. Give him a break.
Throwing a medicine ball. Like Art.